Hello friends, welcome back to the Craft Castle. In this box is like 17-18 pounds, it's pretty heavy, is filled with a bunch of unique sublimation blanks. If you are just now getting into sublimation, you will probably have figured out a lot of people do tumblers and t-shirts and garments. I am here to tell you that it is actually more than just garments and tumblers. I absolutely love sublimation because you really only need a cheap eco tank printer, a little bit of ink, sublimation ink, and then you just need a heat press. I personally have the HTV Auto Heat Press, which is a couple $100s, but there's some on Amazon that are significantly cheaper. So really the startup costs for sublimation isn't all that expensive, and it's definitely easier to get into than, let's say, Cricut crafting, because you're going to need the Cricut crafter, you're going to need all the tools, you're going to need the mats, you're going to need the paper or the vinyl, then you're going to need the heat press if you're wanting to do garments. The list goes on and on. And really, sublimation only requires 3 things: heat press, a printer, and then the sublimation ink. In previous tutorials, I have gone through other sublimation tutorials, but today I'm just gonna unbox this gigantic box of sublimation blanks. I got them from Unisub. If you've never heard of Unisub, they supply a whole bunch of companies with sublimation blanks. So if you go to their website, they have a catalog. It's a very big catalog of all the sublimation blanks that they make. That being said, when you click on it, it will show where they sell that at. I like going to Unisub because then you can see what cool sublimation blanks are out there, so you're not stuck with just tumblers and t-shirts. So I went on their website and I picked a bunch of the most random sublimation blanks, and they're like the coolest things ever. And Christmas is coming up, so like if you're going to be making and DIYing Christmas gifts, this is like the box for you. Okay, so the very first thing I have here, which is like this blank, I didn't even know that they made this, and I'm honestly in love. But what it is it's a clock. So you would sublimate on this, slide this in. You could sublimate on this, so like if a wedding gift or something like that, you can do that. So it's all wood, really nice, like a cherry wood. You would put this on top of this, and it comes with clock hardware. How freaking cool to do like a Father's Day gift, or you know what I initially thought, which I don't even know if my brother-in-law has it, but like a clock for his desk at work. He's a lawyer, and I feel like this is like very fancy. It's very fancy, but like their wedding picture in here, then maybe like a design of a clock right here, or maybe even 2 wedding pictures. Look at this. Isn't this so? Did you know that they have sublimation clocks? Did you know that? I've never heard of that before. Okay, and then like we went way fancy with that sublimation clock, right? How about just regular old small discs? These are metal discs, but you can sublimate on them, and it comes with clock hardware. So you can make not so fancy sublimation clocks. I mean, I never even knew that this was a possibility. Okay, and like I said, holiday gift season is coming up, and a lot of kids are in sports. Also good for teacher gifts. Custom clipboards. Comes with the clipboard hardware, so you can make your own gift for your kids' coaches or even for teachers. Okay, and this next thing, I saw it and I instantly thought of my son because he's into basketball. He loves basketball. He's played 2 seasons and he just won a championship for the summer league. So stinking cute. But I was thinking for Christmas, I would make him his own custom basketball hoop. So it's just like MDF wood, and it comes with a little basketball hoop. Look at that. So you would just put this on here and then set it up like that. Obviously you would sublimate this first and then assemble it all together, but how freaking cute. Okay, so I just got like some random hard boards like this. They don't have anything special on them. They don't do anything. And you know what I was thinking of is like dry erase boards, because we have started school, and a lot of kids, I mean, my kids know how to write now. Oh, my little guy has like the most terrible handwriting. However, a lot of kids are learning how to write. Wouldn't it be cool to make your own like letterboard? I'm thinking like when my kids were in like kindergarten, first grade, they would have these pieces of paper where like the top of it was a drawing, and then there was a couple lines that they would be able to draw a picture and then like write out what their picture describes, and it was like good for like their writing work and stuff. Like, wouldn't it be cool to make something like that for this? Or even like, I know on Creative Fabrica they sell like letter tracing fonts. Wouldn't it be cool just to do something like that? That would be like a really cute little gift. Helps the kiddos out, you know? Okay, and the former party decoration maker in me. I saw these and I fell in love. Look at how stinking cool these are. So it's metal and sublimation throughout. It comes with string and you can create your own banner. So I ordered multiples of these. I mean, they're very big. I don't ever think that you would need multiple, but unless you want to make like a very big, large banner, I have multiples of these. But like, these would be cute for like garden flags, or even just to hang on your fireplace, like one. Ooh, could you imagine like a Christmas themed sublimation print right here? And then like, you know those fabric banners? We could totally make a fabric banner and like add it on there and fill up our fireplace. Okay, the possibilities and the ideas are just flowing with me. Okay, so I have like unboxed half of this unboxing. Did you think that there was that many different blanks for sublimation? I mean, so many people are just doing garments and tumblers. Sublimation goes so much beyond. Okay, so I got two of these because I thought that this was really cool. The clock, I think, is really cool, and then I think this is really cool too. So I won't be able to show you because it's all packaged, but a serving tray. So for like a newlywed gift, you would put your sublimation here, you would assemble it all together, and then it would end up looking like this. I mean, isn't that so freaking cool? Did you know that you can make a serving tray? A serving tray. Look at this. Blown away. And it's like a decent sized serving tray too, y'all. Like, it's not small by any means, but oh, I can't wait to get to crafting. Okay, so the next thing that I got, which, you know, whenever I craft, I always think of like, who could I re-gift things to, or what could I make for my kids, you know? Fun fact, both my kids have very unique names and spellings, and so they are never going to be those kids or those humans, adults, that will ever find their name on license plates for their, you know, or like the fun jewelry or the pencils and the pens and all those like tchotchkes that you would get like at, you know, when you're like going to new places and vacationing. They're just never going to have that. So that's probably the reason why that I am a crafter is because I feel bad. Hindsight, I should have probably given them more generic names, but you know what? I love their names. They're gorgeous people and gorgeous, unique names. That being said, I picked up these sublimation little license plates. How stinking cute for like the back of my little guy's bike to make him his own license plate. There's a bunch of them just in case I mess up, but like how stinking cute. Okay, so I only have a couple more items, and I do have to say that these are like the more basic items. They're not anything, I mean, I'm sure you probably have seen them before, or have at least seen them once from other people doing them. But like, I have an ornament, a metal ornament that you can sublimate on this, and then you would just take that 3M sticky tape off, shove it in there, and then you would have like your own custom ornament. So like, you know, just something basic. Okay, and I thought this was really cool because I have a refrigerator. Everyone has a refrigerator, and it's like very empty and boring. I got these magnets for my refrigerator, and they're like in the hexagons. So it comes just like this, and then you would put on the magnets on the back of them, and then you would just, you know, have refrigerator maggots. I thought that was really cute. Okay, and last but not least, which again, I'm sure you've probably seen these around, but coasters. So like Christmas time, I always make gifts for, you know, my aunt, my uncle, my parents, you know, like small little tchotchke gifts. These are so stinking cute, and they would make a very easy, quick project. What I was thinking about doing was taking my Artistry Sublimation markers and giving them to my kids so they can draw pictures, and then I would just sublimate on the top of these and then give these out to family members as like a set. Here would be a set, nicely wrapped, but that's what I'm thinking for these. Okay, so I am going to sublimate a couple of these projects because I seriously cannot wait. All of these blanks, I chose some really good blanks. What's your favorite? Let me know in the comments of this video, what is your favorite? And what do you think that I should do first? That is like, that's the kicker here. There's so many blanks that I'm now overwhelmed. Now that we're done with the unboxings, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to unisub.com. This is where you're going to be able to find all the blanks that I have unboxed, but also more blanks that they offer. Two things about this website that I think is really cool. They're all based and made out of the United States, but then also we have, like, let's just, for instance, we have these blanks. These are the ones that I want to do the kids like handwriting notepads. On my stickers, it says this number right here, 3010. So I'm going to go over here into this little magnifying glass, and I'm just going to search up 3010, and then this is going to pop up. This is the placemat. This is the item that I have right here in hand. If I go here, it's going to tell me the size. I'm going to be able to find the distributor, but it's also going to give me templates and mock-ups. So if you're doing these as a business, you're going to be able to do your own mock-ups, but then also it's going to show you different templates. And the other thing that I love about Sublimation is it honestly can be super easy. All you need is like printable graphics for this. There's like very little design work that needs to happen. I absolutely love getting all of my designs from Creative Fabrica. So I have a whole bunch already lifted on here right now. So I have this like learning font because remember, I want to do something that's like pre-K, kindergarten age, and I need a name for this, like a tracing name. So I downloaded this font, and then I opened up a Pages document. I just inserted a square. This is going to be my guide. So the guide on that template said it was 7.67 by 9.25. This is the actual thing. Everything that I put inside of this square is going to fit on here. This is just a Pages document. Like, no expensive programs needed, nothing. Okay, so I'm just going to use this color as a guide. I'm going to just change it over to something a little bit lighter. Now, everything that's going to be put inside of this light gray triangle or a rectangle is going to fit on my blank. That being said, when I'm done doing my design work, I'm just going to delete this square. Okay, now what I want to do is insert a text, and I'm going to change this over. Let's just do my name for right now. Okay, I am going to choose my font. For the very first one, I want to do the regular, and I'm just going to make this big. Okay, let's do my name again. So I'm just going to copy this, select all, copy, return and paste, and I'm going to do it 4 times. Okay, selecting this name, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to do like another. Let's do arrows. Do you see that? Let's select this, and we'll do... Let's do this one. Isn't this so stinking cool? And if you wanted to, like, you could do extra spaces. Do you see how, like, now we have a full line? How cool is this? It's amazing, right? Okay, and then for this one, we're gonna select this one. Oh, look, and there's just a dotted one. Okay, now that I have the 4, should we do another one? Let's just return. Let's just do another one, because I think there's like a bubble letter one. Look at how cute. Okay, I'm just gonna center all of this. So now I'm gonna select all and press the center. Okay, do we love this design? It's very basic, but like how amazing to have like a personalized board. Okay, so let's work on that serving tray because I have asked a few of my followers over on Instagram for ideas of what they would like to see for this stuff. One of which someone said that they wanted a cornucopia. We are in the theme of all things Halloween and fall and Christmas. What a great idea. So all I'm going to do is go back to Creative Fabrica, and I'm going to search up cornucopia. There are 271 results for this. That is insane. I'm going to choose this one right here, and I'm just going to press download. I'm just going to open up my download, and I'm going to download that cornucopia into the second page of my pages document, and I'm just going to make this the largest possible. Okay, the next thing I want is something that's like screams Thanksgiving. So how about the word thanks? And look at all, I mean, it's just crazy how much there is. I'm going to use this thankful one right here. This one's cute. And I'm just going to press download. Okay, so because I have a really large space, I'm just going to add another page, and I'm going to find my thankful download. We're going to do that PNG, and I'm just going to drag it in. Now this one, I'm going to make the same size as the last one, just as large as I can make it. We're going to piece this together later when we are sublimating all our things. Okay, so let's work on that clipboard. I want to do one for a teacher.
If you want a full tutorial about how to do these clipboards in the colorful fonts, let me know in the comments. This actually took me quite some time, so I'm just going to speed right through it because really the video today is just to show you what cool things that we can sublimate on.
Okay, so didn't this just turn out so stinking cute? So I am going to select everything, and I'm going to mirror this because anytime you do sublimation, you always want to mirror. And then I'm just going to print this. Okay, so now that I have this one printed, I'm just going to print out the other one. So I'm just going to select that. I'm going to make sure that I have my EcoTake selected. We're going to go down to media and quality. I want to do photo matte paper, best quality, and then go down to paper handling, and then go down to layout. And I want to make sure and flip this horizontally. So everything flips. It looks like I have some random blank page here. We'll just print them all. That'll be a blank one. Then I can just reprint that. So then just press print. I'm going to prep these boards just like I would any other sublimation blank. We're going to take off this protective layer. This is the stuff that you're going to sublimate on. You don't want to put your hands on it too much because if you do, your fingerprints will get stuck on your print, and then your fingerprints will be there forever. Taking the clipboard, I'm just going to put this right in the center. Now for this, because you don't want to cut off the name, you want to make sure that it is centered to here, not the entire board. So then I am just going to lay some tape down. This is heat resistant tape. I'm going to take this off. I don't need that anymore. Okay, then I'm going to take this over to my heat press and then just heat it. The clipboard only does 400 degrees for 45 seconds. Okay, so the clipboard is done. Now I'm just going to take off the print. Oh, look at, this is so cute. Love how vibrant this is. Okay, let's work on the serving tray. This one has a protective film, but it is clear. So you want to peel that off. Oh, this is going to be cute. So I'm just going to trim up the excess to my cornucopia, and then I'm going to trim this up just a little bit on this corner. Okay, so I have this arranged, thankful right here, and the cornucopia right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this into the heat press for the same time as before, 45 seconds at 400 degrees. Okay, and these whiteboards don't seem like they have a film on it. Okay, now that this is prepped and ready to go, it seems like it's going to be pretty straight. We're just going to pop this into the heat press. Okay, and then for this, all you need to do is add in your screws. There is our finished clipboard. How freaking cute is this? Okay, here is the serving tray. Oh, look at it. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Look at this finished serving tray. This is so cool. And the final thing we have is this name board. Wow. Just wow. Look at that. All right, y'all, I sure hope I inspired you to at least go look at Unisub's website for all of your sublimation blank needs, because the possibilities are endless when it comes to sublimation. I love that this is like forever on there. It won't be able to get scratched off. It's waterproof. It's just, a sublimation is so amazing. I sure hope I inspired you to create, and I will see you later.